Hello everyone, welcome to GG Crypto. Today is the 3rd of November 2025. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the latest news in the crypto space, so let's get into it. Everyone is saying that crypto is dead, boring and over, but in reality, this is the calm before the biggest institutional storm we've ever seen. Quick highlights: we've got US senators pushing into Bitcoin bill, Hong Kong opening global liquidity, France taxing crypto wealth, and Wall Street quietly going all in. So let's talk about these topics. First, let's take a look at the total crypto market capitalization. It's $3.6 trillion. It has decreased by almost 3%, 2.84%, according to the information on CoinMarketCap. The fear and greed index is 36, altcoin season indicator is 26, and average crypto RSI is 38. Let's take a look at the altcoin season indicator here. It's showing 41. The price of BTC is 107,637. Ethereum price is 3,720. XRP is 2.41 and BNB is 1,019. As you can see here, in the past 24 hours, there is plenty of red. Not just the top coins, but if you go further, you can see the same happening to the other ones. This is the price of BTC in the chart. As you can see, we are sitting above the support here, which is a good thing. So is Ethereum. As you can see, Ethereum is holding above this line. Let's see what's going to be happening in the upcoming days. The macro conditions are really good, but as you can see, the prices here are suppressed by the cartels, and this is the reality we are facing. All the coins here are doing the same. Like I was talking about Rose yesterday. It made a nice move to the upside, and then it came down by 10% in the past 24 hours. Let's take a look at Filecoin. Same thing here. A nice candle to the upside and bam to the downside. Let's take a look at BTC dominance. Obviously it's rising because all these alternative coins are falling. DXY. DXY is rising, and as I keep saying, that's a bad thing for us. Let's take a look at gold. Same thing as in the past week. It's trying to go above the 4,000 line. For the time being, it's almost exactly $4,000 per ounce. Let's take a look at liquidations. As you can see, in the past 24 hours, we have $538 million in liquidations. Longs are getting killed here, 468, and shorts 70. So both sides, people are losing serious cash here. And that's not something we want to see. November has already turned red, but there is plenty of time until the end of November, so this can easily turn green. There's a few things that I want to talk about, but first I'm going to start with policy momentum in USA. So US senators aim to pass a crypto market structure bill by end of November. That's at least what we are expecting to happen. This could finally define what's a security versus commodity, giving regulatory clarity. The Clarity Act and Genius Act are setting the foundation for mainstream adoption. For years, regulation was the problem, but now it's becoming the bridge. Now let's talk about the Fed and Treasury. Fed Governor Waller says another rate cut is coming December 2025. Treasury Secretary Bessent agrees, and he says that more cuts if inflation keeps dropping. Fed Governor Stephen Myron has said that he will advocate for another 50 basis points rate cuts, which is another 2 cuts in November and December. So each one is going to be 25 basis points. So lower rates means cheaper liquidity, which is bullish for risk on assets like crypto. So when the Fed cuts rates, money gets cheaper, and when money gets cheaper, crypto gets stronger, and that's what we want. Now let's talk about Hong Kong. New Hong Kong rules allow exchanges to tap into global order books. SFC's shared order book model means local exchanges can now match traders globally. This boosts price discovery, competition, and liquidity. That's huge for traders. Think of it as Hong Kong becoming Asia's global crypto hub. Hong Kong just gave crypto exchanges what US firms are begging the SEC for years: access to global liquidity with regulatory clarity. There's a lot of talk about institutional adoption and tokenization. Wall Street is building on blockchain, not just talking about it. BlackRock has 87 billion in Bitcoin ETFs and 10 billion in Ether ETFs, plus tokenized treasuries. JP Morgan, Fidelity, Citi, BNI Mellon, they're all experimenting with on-chain settlement. Bitwise CEO Hunter Horsley even said that every Wall Street institution will be on crypto within a year. Standard Chartered CEO said that eventually all transactions will settle on blockchains. This isn't just speculation anymore, it's infrastructure, and as you can see, Wall Street is going on-chain. I would also like to mention that Sailor Strategy has bought another 397 Bitcoin for $45.6 million. There is some major news coming from Ripple, and I'm sure XRP Army is going to be happy to hear about it. Ripple just made a huge institutional move. After acquiring prime brokerage Hidden Road, Ripple launched Ripple Prime in the US. It's a full-service prime brokerage platform for digital assets. Now US institutions can trade spot crypto, BTC, Ethereum, XRP, RLUSD, plus derivatives, swaps, FX, and fixed income. It's all going to be under one roof. Ripple Prime also allows cross-margining between spot, swaps, and futures. It's a major step toward integrating TradFi style into crypto. This marks Ripple's evolution beyond payments. They are now directly competing with Coinbase Prime and Galaxy for institutional market share. With global licenses from Hidden Road and US launch, Ripple is positioning itself as a Wall Street grade crypto gateway for 2026. So bottom line, Ripple's Prime is Ripple's biggest US play yet, bridging crypto, FX, TradFi into one ecosystem. We have some news from France. France is introducing a 1% tax on unproductive wealth, which also includes crypto, that applies to assets above 2 million euros, even unrealized crypto gains. So the coins that you have count toward the taxable wealth, signaling that governments are treating digital assets like any other form of high-value property. It shows that governments now see crypto as a real wealth, not fringe speculation. Their goal obviously is to push idle capital into productive investment. Critics are warning that it's going to drive innovators out of France. Basically, it's a double-edged sword. Yes, it's taxation, but at the same time, it's recognition. Crypto is officially part of the global financial system now. So lastly, I want to say that if you're discouraged right now, don't be, because the charts may be looking bad, but the groundwork for the next crypto expansion is being built right now, and there's going to be a solid alt season, so do not despair. Before we finish, I would like to show you a video of the Orange Man saying a few words. Maybe that's going to encourage you. So stay sharp and stay strong. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow.
I only care about one thing. Will we be number one in crypto? Crypto has turned out, and in that sense, I've been right. Crypto's turned out to be a massive industry, if you want to call it that. And I'm very proud to say that we are far and away ahead of China and everybody else. Now, China's getting into it very big right now. If you want to go after people, you're going to kill that industry, and it'll be very bad. Tremendous number of jobs. I campaigned positively on crypto, very openly. I campaigned. Biden campaigned against it. When Biden found out that I was getting like 100% of the crypto vote, which was a lot, he switched totally, and he went in favor of crypto. They went totally in favor. They had many people under indictment. They let them all go. They let them all go. You know that. Many people were under indictment. Biden was a corrupt president. Biden went all in on crypto at the very end because he thought he could get some votes. It didn't work. They voted for me. I want to make crypto great for America. That's the only thing. I don't want to have somebody else have crypto and have China be number one in the world in crypto. Because in crypto, it's a kind of an industry where basically you're going to have number one and you're not going to have a number two. And right now, we're number one by a long shot. I want to keep it that way. The same way we're number one with AI, we're number one with crypto. And I want to keep it that way.